Welcome back to another week of Deck13 Inside. My name is Phil. I'm here with Thorsten, my personal employee of the month in the tech department. We are here to talk about a feature related to Search 2. We are going to focus more on Search 2 specific topics over the next week, and the feature we are talking about today is directional blocking. So Thorsten, tell me, what is directional blocking? How does it work?
So in general, we wanted to give the player more options when it comes to the defensive style of combat. Options that go beyond just evading whenever an attack was incoming, because that was the go-to playstyle in Search 1. We already had perfectly timed blocks in Search 1, but it was a hidden mechanic and it was not reliably enough, so people didn't really use it. So when thinking about all the features we already had in the combat system with horizontal and vertical attacks and the fact that swing directions matter, it made perfectly sense to think about expanding this also to the defensive side of combat, and directional blocking made perfect sense here. Input-wise, whenever you are actively blocking, you can use the right stick on the pad to match the direction the enemy attack is coming from, to directionally block the attack and to open the enemy up for a counterattack.
Mm-hmm. As far as I understand it, directional blocking seems like a risk. Is the payoff you get worth the risk?
Well, of course, I have to say that, since I like the mechanic. If you do it successfully, the enemy will be recoiled and will not be able to act for a period of time, so you can deal a lot of damage with the counter attack that follows up. That counter attack may even dismember your enemy, so you can get loot from actually countering the enemy after the directional blocking, and on top of it all, it just feels awesome, at least in my opinion, so it's definitely worth the risk.
So if the player puts a lot of focus on directional blocking, how does it feel compared to Search 1?
Well, basically it allows you to stay in striking distance of the enemy, to stay in full control. You create the opening yourself for the counter attack, and you're able to directly punish what the enemy is doing. So it adds something very active to the actually defensive style of play, which is pretty awesome.
So as far as I understand it, directional blocking will still be optional, right?
Yeah, it's totally optional. It's all about player's choice. As I said, like the wait for an opening, strike once, evade, wait for the next opening, strike again playstyle will eventually still get the job done, but we feel that with all the additions we made to the combat, also that combos are now much more powerful than they were before, and with the directional blocking, it's just more fun to use all the options that you have available.
So I will still be able to dodge around enemies in circles for days, right? You won't force me to use the new system.
We won't force you to use the system, but you will miss out on some really awesome changes.
Alright, that's it for this week of Inside. Feel free to check out the last episode right here, and subscribe to our channel. If you have any more questions about directional blocking, be sure to ask them in the comments down below, on Facebook or YouTube, and we will get back to you. Thank you for your time. Until next time, bye bye.